Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's session, we are going to understand three very important Terraform scenarios related to Azure Resource Group. Okay, so first, what happens if you add a new resource group in Terraform code? Yeah, if you want to go through these things, you need to view the previous videos. Okay, guys, this is the previous videos I already had taken. So this is the seventh. Yeah, this is the seventh number session is there. So if you want to go through the revision or previous, you can go it so that you can able to understand this current session. Okay. Yeah. So today, yeah, oh, yeah, I'm going to make you understand the three important, very important Terraform scenarios. Okay, related to that Azure Resource Group, or not a resource group only, means the resources. Okay, I can say. Yeah. So the first condition is, I'll tell you that what happens if you add a new resource group in Terraform code. So let me add a code. Yeah, this is my VS code. Let I'll go to Terraform Azure RM provider. Okay, I am using this provider, and let me open my terminal. Yeah, this is my terminal here. I can see my subscription ID from here. Let me make this screen little bigger. Yeah, yeah. So I can see my subscription ID. Yeah. Now I have given my provider and that Terraform block. Okay. And now let me take the code of a simple resource, that is resource group. Okay. That is resource group. So I'll simple write here resource group Azure Terraform. Okay. I'll copy the code from here and let me paste it over in VS code. Yeah. Let me change the block name. I can give any name so that Terraform can remember it and reuse it in future. I'll write my today's date. Okay, as a resource group name, that is 27. Wow, today is 27 2025, and let it be the West Europe. Now the first condition. Okay, first condition is what happens if you add a new resource group in a Terraform code. The second case is what happens if you delete a resource group from the Terraform code. What happens if a resource group is deleted manually from Azure portal. So these are basic but very important scenarios for your day-to-day activity, or I can say the interviews. Okay, so if you are working in some organizations, it is it never used, but you have to know that. So let's begin. So adding a resource group into Terraform code. Suppose you add a new resource group in your Terraform file, something I have showed you here. Okay, I have given that name, location. Okay, now what happens? Now what happens? So first of all, I'll run my basic Terraform command, that is Terraform init. Terraform init. So I already explained you what Terraform init do. So you have to go the previous video if you want to know. I have explained you in detail. Yeah. So no, I'll write in that draw.io. Adding a new resource group. I'll write the topic here also, the behavior of a state file. Okay, state file behavior, I can say this is, and yeah, the first point is adding a resource group. Now I'll run Terraform plan. Terraform plan. Okay, so what it does, missing require argument. I have missed here, that is the feature block. Okay, yeah, so Terraform compares. Okay, Terraform compares, that is what it compare, desired state. Means desired state means that is your code or our code. Yeah, Terraform compares desired state and current state. Okay. So since the new RG does not exist in Azure, Terraform will show what? One resource group to add. Okay. One resource group is to add. Yeah. So current state means I'll write here so that you can understand it. Yeah. Current state means Azure. Like that. If you can see here, it will compare the desired state what we want from this configuration file. We want one resource group, and if I'll go to portal and you can see, yeah, you can see that name which we are going to create in the 27112025 is not created here in Azure. So it comparing, okay, like desired state and the current state. And since the new RG does not exist in Azure, so Terraform will show plus like that. What it will show? Plus. If you can see here, this plus. Okay. So this plus sign means Terraform is going to create this resource. And you can see also in plan 1 to add, 0 to change, like that. Now what I'll do, I'll run that command Terraform apply. Yeah, Terraform apply dash dash auto dash approve. If you will not put that dash dash auto dash approve, means you have to give input yes in console. Okay. Yeah. So once I run that command Terraform apply, so Terraform will now create the new resource group in Azure and update our state file. Okay. From now on, this resource group is fully managed by Terraform. Okay. Understand now till now? Now, let it create. Uh, Let me refresh this. Yeah, it is still creating. Okay. Now I'll write the second case while it is creating here. Deleting deleting a resource group from Terraform code. So I think it is created. Yeah, one added. Let me see in portal. Yeah, you can see 27112025 is created. Now, scenario B, deleting a resource group from Terraform code. So now what I will do, I am going to delete this code from my configuration file. Okay. Now, suppose you remove a resource group block from your Terraform code. Now I did that. Okay. Maybe earlier you had you can see earlier, and now I deleted this block from the code. So now I'll run Terraform plan. Now I'll run Terraform plan. So now you can see when plan will come in front of you guys. We already have my resource group here in Azure portal. Okay, I have deleted only from the configuration file only from here. Now you can see minus. So minus means Terraform is going to destroy it. Why? Because Terraform in state file, okay, in state file, it is mentioned that we already have a resource group in Azure portal, and now it is comparing this configuration file with this Azure portal. Okay, now here state file is saying that in configuration file it don't have any code, okay, resource group code, but still we have the resource group in Azure portal. Okay, so now state file will you know this consider this configuration file only, and according to that it is giving as a plan. Means whatever you have in your code configuration file, it will act according to that only. Now state file want to be in equilibrium condition, so it it is going to delete our resource group which is in portal. So here it is showing minus. Okay, so delete from the code means Terraform destroy it in Azure. This is the case. So I'll run this code. Now third scenario, the resource group is deleted manually in Azure portal. Okay, I'll create first resource group here, and then I'll delete it manually from here, and our configuration file will be in same condition there only. Then we can see the behavior state file. Okay, third case we have resource group deleted from manually in Azure. I'll take the code from here. Okay, so that yeah, Terraform will create a source group in Azure portal. Okay, if I delete this here, so again Terraform will compare desired state and the current state, and Terraform will delete resource group in Azure portal. Okay, now we can see, yeah, one is destroyed. If I'll refresh it, now you can see your resource group has gone. Okay, now let I'll again create. I'll put here DevOps. Yeah, now I'll create one resource group there, and we will see the resource group by deleting manually in Azure portal. Okay, then what will happen to this configuration file and how Terraform state file will behave. So third condition, yeah, it will be here only, and this is deleted manually in Azure portal. So it will compare our desired state. Yeah, let it create. Yeah, DevOps 27112025 is created. Now the let's see the third case. Again, we can understand it. Resource group deleted manually in Azure portal. We have in configuration file, but we are deleting from Azure portal only. Let's see. I am going to delete this resource group from here. Yeah, it is deleting. Let I'll refresh after deleting this. So this is a common mistake people make in real projects. Terraform created the resources, but someone deleted it manually from the Azure portal. So now your Terraform state file say it exists, but Azure say it does not exist. So we will see after deleting this what will happen when we will run Terraform init command, plan command. Okay. Now you can see I have deleted my resource group from here, and we have our resource group code here only. Now how Terraform state file will behave when I'll run Terraform plan. Let's see. Here Terraform says that the resource is missing and it will create a resource group for you guys. Let's see. Yeah. Now you can see Terraform will perform the following actions like going to add a resource group. Why? Because Terraform state file compare this desired state with the current state in portal. But Terraform state file is saying the code still have but resource group has gone. So again it will create the same resource group. Okay. After we will apply that Terraform apply, then let apply it. So I'll summarize it so that you can understand it easy. Here let I'll do. Okay, so this is the situation and this is the what we have done, and this is the Terraform after Terraform applying this thing. Okay. And I can say this is a very small topic I cover today, and that's it for today live session. And these three scenarios help you understand how Terraform maintains desired state, how drift detection works, and why you should never manually change resources in Azure portal. Okay. So if you found this useful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel, and comment Terraform if you want more real world examples. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you in next live session.